So I just wanted to explain a little bit today about the NSRO. My name is Brian, and I'm on the self-directed investing side, basically the VP of fulfillment, where I have a presentation that I was going to do today, or right now, on investing and teaching individuals to trade and invest for themselves. But I'm going to hold off on that because I have another spot later, and I just wanted to fill you in again on kind of the beginnings on NSRO and how we kind of fast forwarded to this expo. So Ron Douglas, you've seen running around, doing a lot of juggling today and yesterday. He basically started with entrepreneurship coaching. So he was helping individuals, whether they were starting a business or whether they were in a more mature business, how to maybe not necessarily cut corners, but be able to maybe save on costs and start to rely on themselves because they had the right decision-making powers. They had the information to make those decisions and the knowledge to make those decisions. So Ron understood that he was benefiting people, he was benefiting businesses, and obviously if you could save money in a business, well, then you can do more hiring. Obviously you can get to where you want to be a little bit quicker. So that's what a coach does. So a lot of people here have a lot of great experience. So before I talk about the expo and the vendors here today, I want to talk about my involvement and how I was brought in with NSRO. Ron started thinking, well, if I can do this and I have an area of expertise, and I understand that other people have areas of expertise that I don't have, I can bring them in. So he brought in Maggie Chapman, who helps with grant writing. She's helped people receive over $75 million in grants. And these days, you can get grants for a lot of different things. So I know that businesses are getting them because they might be in a historical registered building, and they save part of that building, and they were able to get a state-funded grant. So grant writing covers a lot of different sectors, a lot of different industries. So if you have questions on that, come on over to the desk here and we can give you information on grant writing. Credit counseling. A lot of talk these days in the economy about credit and how to obviously protect your credit. That's another service that NSRO provides. We also do, as I mentioned, the coaching as far as leadership goes, as far as small business or entrepreneurship goes. And then myself, I was brought in about a year ago on the financial side. I've been a trader for about 14 years. I trade every single day in the financial markets, pulling money out, whether it's intraday, whether it's daily, whether it's weekly, whether it's monthly. Whatever the financial markets are doing, up, down, or sideways, I can make money. Obviously, the economy is obviously a big hot button right now. So again, it's a lot of people don't know that there's ways to make money from their portfolios and stock holdings and things like that every single day. So that's what my presentation is going to be on a little bit later today. I'm not going to get into that too much today. Talking about the expo, again, Ron figured out that, hey, I only have limited resources. I can bring in some certain resources, but there's lots of different businesses out here and all the vendors that you see today that have expertise in various fields, whether it's water storage or whether it's food storage, whether it's growing your own food. Lots and lots of great information here. So go ahead, visit these vendors. There's lots of free samples to try, free products, discounts today. So make sure you go visit all of the different vendors today. So again, I'm going to start to focus in on what I'm going to talk about later today and kind of bring in a little bit of that information. But again, before I do that, right here is the NSRO desk where you can pick up Ron's information. You can pick up a little bit of information about the different services that I was talking about, the credit counseling, the grant writing, the financial education. We have a Facebook page, which just in a few months has grown to over 700 members. Lots of information will be on there. Some of my own writing, the blog that I write every day or the article that I write every day on the financial markets, that will be on there. So there's a lot of good information, and obviously it's a community page. You may have information to put on there. Vendors are welcome to go there. So again, we're trying to build a community based on self-reliance. So let's talk about financial education a little bit. There are a number of different financial planners here and insurance here. State Farm is one of them. I know we have Waddell and Reed. I know we have Chuck that was just speaking. He's over on the 200 aisle. So these people have your long-term assets, your long-term goals in mind. You've got to talk to them. It's a great idea to have a long-term plan, such as insurance, fixed annuities, variable annuities, all these different great products that they're going to help you with your estate planning overall. What I do is I basically focus on the short term. What's happening right now, today, tomorrow, the next few weeks? What's happening with our monetary policy? What's happening with our fiscal policy? How can I make money off of that right now? We're all bullish. We all have jobs. we have businesses, we have homes, we have assets, we have real estate, whatever it may be. We want the economy to do well. But there's no guarantee that that happens. So if you are a small business owner and the economy turns south, can you make money off of that? Yeah, your sales may go down. That's life. We're going to have to deal with that. We can do everything we can in our own power to stop that, but if there's a big market risk or systematic risk or whatever it may be, there's nothing we can do about that. But as a small business owner, we actually can say, you know what, if the financial markets are going down, what does that mean for my business, the sector that I'm in? I can actually go to the financial markets and I can take a defensive position, a bearish position, and I can make money. So again, that's what I'll get into the specifics a little bit later as I do my full presentation. What about stock ownership? I'm going to ask you guys in the crowd here. Do you guys own stocks? You don't own stocks. Do you own stocks? Do you have more than 100 shares of a single stock? Okay? If you own 100 shares of a single company, you can make 1 to 3% on your money that's invested in that company every single month. That's a strategy that's the most well-known strategy for IRAs, retirement plans, people who are getting older in age and might be cutting back on work so they have less income. They may have sold a business or gotten out of the business, and so they have less income coming in. So all you need is 100 shares of a common stock of any company that's publicly traded out there, and you have a chance to make 1 to 3% per month. Who knows how much the stock market has returned over the past 30 years? Over the past 30 years, the stock market has averaged 10% per year. I just told you, if you own a common stock, 100 shares, you can make 1 to 3% per month. You can outdo the markets no matter what they do, going up, down, or sideways. Now, if they have a great year, like they did last year, and they have a great year like they did this year so far, you may be a little bit behind the 8 ball. But what if they have a poor year, or what if they go sideways? 10 to 12% per year is better than the markets have averaged over the past 30 years. Traders are going to try and make money when the markets are going up, down, or sideways. We're in a very, very interesting time right now. If anybody tells you they know what's going to happen with the economy and the markets, with what our Federal Reserve and our monetary policy is doing, they're lying to you, because no one has been through this before. Nobody. So we don't know what's going to happen. Right now it's working because the markets are doing phenomenally well. They're up 15% and more in some sectors over the past 60 to 70 days. September and October and the beginning of November have been fantastic. So maybe you have some of those gains. Maybe you're excited to see your portfolio come back up. But what if the stock market starts to decrease, go down, go sideways? How are you going to protect yourself? How do you protect your business, your assets, your future? So again, you have long-term planning on one side with insurance and different products, which are fantastic. And you also have short-term strategies that I work on that can make us money today, tomorrow on short-term volatility. So again, we have some flyers over here at the desk on a number of different services. There's a bunch of information that I'm providing for free out there and that the NSRO website is providing for free. One of those is a daily article that I write on the financial markets. You can get that information here at our desk. I'm here locally in Park City. You can come up to a trading club that I host for free every single month, and I can give you information on that, and that's on our handout that we have over here. And again, like I said, on our website, we have videos and webinars and tutorials on certain subjects regarding the markets. So lots and lots of free information that can help you in a number of different sectors, number of different areas right here at the NSRO desk. So please come visit us, visit all of the different vendors, pick up some samples, learn information about it, and have a great, enjoyable day. Thank you.